Hello, I'm Stephen Ho, trader and founder of TheStopHunter. Now, would you like to trade alongside the insiders, the Nancy Pelosi's, the Elon Musks of this world? When they trade, their influence on a stock's price can be quite significant, but wouldn't it be great if you could join in the fun and be able to follow them as they do it? Now, in the world of big data, there's some tools available for you out there, and I'm going to go through a few examples to show how you can jump in on the inside action to benefit your own trading. So with that, let's take a look. Ironically, for this video, I'm sitting in front of a Banksy print of the Houses of Parliament, UK government, and they are superimposed as apes, which is quite funny really on the topic that we are looking at today on inside dealings, especially with politicians or big influential CEOs, sports stars, film stars, the lot. Now, regulators, especially the SEC, do a very good job of monitoring and making this sort of stuff very transparent. And for the record, I want to make it very clear that anybody mentioned in this video is not doing anything illegal. It's fully legal, like I said, fully monitored by the SEC. Now, whether you think it's ethical or not, that's another matter altogether. But in this world of big data, like I said in the introduction, there are some tools that we can use to watch this action and see how it plays out, because these guys are doing this for a reason, knowledge that they have, and are then executing through buying and selling stocks or whatever other asset it might be. And like I said, we can follow this data now, this action, through these tools, and I'm going to use Nancy Pelosi as the prime example, and then I'm going to show you how you can filter, analyze information to make your own trade decisions and turn them into strategies, very successful strategies. And people do this for a living based just off this data, like I say, to your own advantage. So first of all, let's dig into the first free website, and I have no I suppose affiliate relationship with them. I just have an interest in looking at this sort of data, but it's very useful, and let's have a look at that now. Now, I love big data and I love websites like this. It's called housestockwatcher.com. Like I said, I've got no affiliate arrangement with them. I just really like this sort of data and how it's reported. Now, this website is updated daily and it tracks all the activity of the relevant US government employees. And like I said, I'm going to use Nancy Pelosi as my example, and I'm doing that because in fact it is a bit controversial with her involvement in getting insider trading information acts passed through the US government, and I suppose it's a bit of irony in there as well. But here we can see the screenshot of Nancy Pelosi, what she's been up to. Now, she's quite an active trader and has got a sizable portfolio going on. She's done 48 transactions over the last couple of years, totaling $51 million. She hasn't traded for a while though, 5 months to be precise. And why this is really good is we can break this down to the sectors that she's traded most of. So she really likes her technology stocks there, most of, well, say 2/3 of her portfolio, and that can be broken down into industries more specifically. Computer software, computer data processing, prepackaged software, very popular. Even more breakdowns and analysis of the buys, the sells, the transactions done, and we can see when she does them by time most commonly, and also the most traded tickers of what she's been up to. And for example, Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, Amazon, the big boys there, all very popular in her world. And then we can scroll down and see exactly the time, date, the size of what she's been up to. CrowdStrike there, you know, size 500,000 to 1 million. Tesla, Disney, you know, you can see everything. Google, Nvidia, everything she's been up to. The broker there, Interactive Brokers, Microsoft, a good selection of stocks. But you can do this for any, you know, like I say, senator, employee in the US via this great website, housestockwatcher.com. Now this is very specific to that sector, but there is another great website, and I'll put a link for this and the one I'm about to show you in the description of this video. Now my next one is called Finviz, and it's free again to sign up to. There is a paid subscription if you want to get into more data analytics, and it is a very good screener actually for stocks, not just for the insider information that I'm going to talk about, but you know, if you're trying to find stocks that are going to be shorted, you know, technical analysis, fundamental analysis, it's all in there. Very good tool, like I say. But here there's a tab called Insider at the top of the screen. You can see there's various settings, latest insider trading information, top insider trading, top 10% owner trading in recent weeks, and I've clicked on here the trading in the recent week, and look who's right at the top. It's Elon Musk, and you can see that he's been selling a lot of his Tesla stock over the last week. And then interestingly, then we've got Snowflake there, Snow the ticker, and we've got a Frank Slootman and a Michael Scarpelli, both key players in the business, also offloading. You can see that transaction column, you know, stock. They're not buying, they're selling their own stock. So that to me is very interesting, and it would be interesting to then marry that up to how the price actually moved. And you can see right on the right hand side of the screen the SEC Form 4, which is when it's filled in, and that's the information that then feeds into these type of, you know, platforms that can then be monitored. But very interesting information, you know, provided by this site Finviz, and you can spend a long time coming up with your own strategies and ideas. We can see here top 10% owner trading in the recent weeks. There's some company names, information there, and the latest insider trading. Recently, David Henry Mack, or ticker PMV Pharmaceuticals, exercising some options. You can see the date, the value, the share total. So, like I say, use this information wisely, and it could be very beneficial to you. So there you go. Very quickly you can see how taking this information and analysing it, you can actually create very effective, powerful strategies, because you're essentially joining in with the insiders, the big key players, the influencers of stocks, and hopefully you use that to your advantage. And we just looked at 2 free websites, and you know, that information's out there for you to use. It's not very hard to get hold of. Whether their actions are ethical or not, that's, like I said in, you know, earlier in the video, is, you know, for another discussion. But it is all totally legal, so why not use it? You know, take it and, like I say, turn it into a strategy, turn it to your own advantage. So if you liked today's video, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell buttons if you want to see further information, content that I'm going to be producing just like this. And if you've got any thoughts on today's video and like to share them in the comments, do you use insider trading information like this to your advantage. If you've got any strategies, ideas you'd like to share, I say put them in those comments below. We'd love to hear from you and get the discussion going. So with that, all that's left for me to say is then thanks for watching, good luck with the trading, and I'll see you in the next video.